What's up guys, T-Max here, and it's been a while since I've made a video. I hope everybody's been doing good. I just wanted to let you guys know where I've been. First off, I'm going to be telling you what I've been up to and why I have not been posting. It's not a video consisting of excuses, because excuses are kind of like I'm obligated to make these videos and I'm telling you why I can't make these videos, but I'm not obligated. I just do it for fun, for your entertainment and for mine. But as friends, I would just like to let you know where I've been. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that about maybe a month ago, I was posting every day. I was posting maybe 4 or 5 different video games. It was a video every day, and I got really freaking sick of seeing the same stuff every day. Remember this, that if you are watching a 10-minute video, it probably took me an hour to play it and get enough footage so that when I edit it down, it comes to about 10 minutes. So that's about an hour to play and about an hour to edit. So really 2 hours for every 10 minutes that you watch. So it's a lot of work, and seeing the same bullcrap over and over again gets really old. So I got really bored, and that's why I started moving to skits. So I put out maybe 2 or 3 skits, and those required a lot more work, so the quantity of posting went down. I had some issues recording them though, because I didn't have a viewfinder to where I can see, like I can look at my camera and know what it's looking at. I kind of just had to guess and hope for the best. I also did not have a shotgun mic, so I had to use the built-in mic that was in the camera, and we all know that's a no-no because they're all bullcrap. But I recently bought a little device where I can put my camera and all my stuff on it. I bought a big viewfinder so I can see myself, and I also bought a shotgun mic, and I bought a light to illuminate. Well, that's what they do. Essentially, I can put it all on a gimbal, then I can carry it around, and then also I can just put it on my tripod, and it makes a really nice little rig. So that was kind of off to the side, but really the main reason that I quit posting was, about a month ago, we had to put Kane down, and that was a real, downer. So I kind of took some time to just kind of collect my thoughts and also kind of relax, because for the last year and a half before that, it was just work and YouTube, or school and YouTube. So I had no time to relax. I'd literally work, 3 13-hour shifts in a row, and then I would spend all my days off making YouTube videos. So I really needed some rest and relaxation. Then we got Noodle, and I've been trying to spend a lot of time playing with him because he is a super playful dude, and he's also really slobbery and stinky, but I mean, he's also pretty cute, so I don't know, it kind of balances out, not really. And then there is work, and I have been working a lot. So I'm a nurse and I work 13-hour shifts. Usually I work 3 13-hour shifts a week, and I've been trying to do this Friday, Saturday, Sunday kind of a deal, but then I moved it from Friday, Saturday, Monday so I can go to church on Sunday. But I was only doing 3 days on, 4 days off, and I was using those 4 days for YouTube, as well as living. But ever since I made the Wellstar Olympics video, there was a little Olympics that my hospital was holding, and I made a video introducing it, kicking it off, and ever since then, I've been working with this department in the hospital called patient experience, such as hourly rounding simulations, which, hourly rounding is every hour or two, the nurse or the tech is supposed to come in and check on the patient. And there is just a huge list of things that we were supposed to run through and ways that we're supposed to communicate with the patient. And I've been working on trying to make that better all around. So I've done that a couple of times. The first time I was a patient, pretending to be a patient, and the nurse and the tech would come in, and I would kind of give them a hard time. And then the second time, I was either a family member or I got the coach. So that was pretty cool. So I would watch them do what they were doing, and then I would just kind of take the nurse or the tech aside and be like, hey, you did great. These are the good things you did. These are the bad things you did. Let's work on it. But also, the hospital does these surveys called HCAPs, and essentially there's a bunch of questions, and depending on how well the hospital does overall based on these surveys, we receive funding. But there's this one question in particular that our hospital, as well as many others, have failed horribly. And essentially it is, were you informed of the side effects of the medications before you were given them? New medications were doing horrible, and I got invited to a meeting to figure out how we could resolve this issue in a creative way, and I came up with an idea. I can't tell you what the idea is. All I can tell you is it's a card that I have designed that we will present to the patient, and I will be educating nurses on how to teach this information, but there's something special about it, but I can't show it to you because I have not patented it yet. it yet. That's very hard to say. Once the design is finished and once I have acquired the patent, I will show it to you guys. I'm pretty excited about it, and I hope that it helps the hospital because, you know, if we get that question bumped up, you know, how well we do on that question on the surveys, then we'll receive a lot more funding, and that funding, because we're a nonprofit hospital, can go back into the hospital, back to the patients, back to the employees, not to some rich stockholder's pocket. And then after I'm done with this card, this side effects card that I've made, they want me to do some kind of other project that involves me recording. And so that's one reason that I bought all that equipment, a shotgun mic, viewfinder, lights, and the gimbal to put everything on. I'm trying to seem professional, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I've been working on the side, doing all that kind of stuff, but then also I've been working like an extra day. You know, I work 3 days a week, just typically, but I can work a fourth, which would be critical staffing. And with that, I get paid time and a half plus 2. So I make a lot more money on those days, and I need to do that because, well, Angel and I, we've had some medical bills. I have to pay off the table. I have to pay off the new tech that I've bought. So it's kind of necessary, but it requires me to work a fourth day. And I've been trying to do that at least once every 2 weeks, and it is freaking exhausting. I just got through working 4 13-hour shifts in a row, and I feel like a zombie the day after. I don't want to do anything but just Netflix. And then also, this is very cool. There was a job that I applied for maybe a month or 2 back that is half bedside nurse, which is direct patient care, which is what I do. So half nurse and then half IT. So it's very cool. We use this medical software called Epic. It's Epic. It's everything. It's all the patient information and medications, and we use it for a lot of things, but they want to maybe hire me to do that. Somebody called me yesterday and I did a phone interview with them about this position. I've been waiting a while to hear about it, but they've been doing some kind of staff change, so I had to wait a bit. So phone interview yesterday. Hopefully next week they'll follow up and there'll be a in-person interview. But if I get this job, then 1, I love technology, and 2, I love education and teaching. So I get that on the IT side, and then, you know, I care for people and want to build up on my nursing skills. So then there's that over here. So it's like a bam bam. And plus, when you're dealing with software, with medical software, you can't just have people who are in IT making all the decisions, because they're making decisions that influence how a nurse caring for a patient has to use the system. They don't have any like nurse input. So IT is great and they kind of have an idea, but sometimes the connection is not made to the changes that they want to make, and they can make the job a lot harder for the nurse. So it's a good thing to have a hybrid, which is essentially what it is. It's a hybrid nurse/IT who kind of knows both worlds and is proficient in both worlds, and hopefully that's what they'll decide to make me. So if you guys could be maybe praying about that, or, you know, sending me positive vibes or something like that, because that would be great, because then I can get Epic certified, which means I'll be able to teach Epic, and then I may be able to do some traveling and go around teaching people. It's more money, which is always great because life is expensive. And in other news, our lease is ending, so Angel and I may move. We've already checked out a house that's like 2 minutes away, but man, it is just like the neighborhood, and the house itself is so much better, and we're really hoping that the rental company is better as well, because Main Street Renewal, who we rent from, sucks. So as you can tell, a lot of stuff has been happening. I'm just not lazy. I just haven't quit YouTube because I got tired of it. It's just life happened, and sometimes, at least in my case, a lot of life happens at once. A lot of it is good stuff, some of it's bad stuff, but a lot of it's been good stuff, a lot of blessings that I'm really happy about. But I just want to let you guys know that I didn't quit YouTube for no reason, but that I've just been really busy, and that as soon as I can, I'm going to get back into posting. I got new stuff to use, and I want to show it to you guys eventually, to do like an updated setup video, whether it's in this house or the next. But I do have a good bit of new tech that I want to show you guys. Not that I want to try to impress you guys, because I don't care about that, but I enjoy it. I enjoy tech and gaming and stuff like that. I want to just share it with you guys. You guys seem to enjoy it, so why not? And hopefully now I'll be able to make better skits and just better posts, period, because of the new stuff that I got. But guys, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I hope everybody's been doing really well. I've been missing you guys, missing communicating with you guys, and trying to post stuff that you guys like, and just kind of sharing how it affects you and things like that. I hope you've been well, and that good things have been going on with you, and that if you're going through a hard time, that you know that Jesus loves you and I love you, and I hope good things for you. And if you have any prayer requests, I invite you to leave those in the comments, or if it's private, just message me and I'm gonna let you know that I'm praying for you because I care about you and I want you to know that Jesus cares about you. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and just thanks for sticking around and being awesome. And until next time, T-Max out.